right. Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive into the Gita. We are on Chapter 9 this time. So previously, we were talking about all the stuff in Chapter 8, and that's right, getting into all that kind of heavy stuff. And now we're moving into Chapter 9 and kind of shifting gears a little bit and looking more at this idea of faith and connection as a driving force. So I thought maybe to kick things off, we could think about like a real-life analogy. Have you ever noticed how, like, when you're working out or you're trying to learn a new skill, it's so much easier to push through the tough parts when you have like a clear goal in mind, like maybe you're training for a marathon or something. It's like that laser focus, that belief in what you're doing that really helps you kind of stay committed.
Absolutely. And that's very similar to what we're going to unhack in Chapter 9 today.
So it sounds like we're not just talking about like big life-changing events. It's more about bringing that same kind of intention and devotion to everything we do.
Yeah, to every single action that we take. And in this chapter, Krishna actually emphasizes that it's not just about reserving those feelings for like monumental tasks, but even the most mundane activities. He says, and I quote, "Whatever you do, do it as an offering with a sense of purpose and devotion."
So it's like almost like turning everyday things into something more meaningful.
Exactly. It's about bringing that awareness to every moment.
Like even making your morning coffee. Could be like a mindful ritual.
Absolutely. Instead of just a routine.
Right. It's like setting the tone for your whole day with that one simple act. So I guess I'm thinking like even annoying things, like being stuck in traffic, could be seen in a different light with this perspective. Instead of getting all frustrated, maybe it's a chance to reconnect with yourself. Take a few deep breaths. Listen to some music.
That's a great point. And that's a perfect example of how this chapter is encouraging us to stay connected, not just to our values and our purpose, but also to the world around us.
It's like those small moments of awareness.
Exactly. Where we choose how we react can have a ripple effect.
So it's not just about like forcing ourselves to feel a certain way. It's more about shifting our perspective.
Right. It's about making a conscious choice.
So one thing that really stood out to me in this chapter was this idea of inclusivity. Like it's saying that this path of personal growth, it's open to everyone no matter where they're starting. How does that tie into the theme of faith and connection?
It's all about believing in the process. Imagine someone who wants to start running, maybe just to get healthier. They may not even be able to run a mile at first, but they have faith in their journey. They trust that with consistent effort, they can improve. And over time, they find themselves not only running, but maybe even completing a marathon.
Right, something they never thought possible. It's like their initial faith in their ability to grow fuels their progress and opens up a whole new world of possibilities. So it's not about being perfect from the start.
Exactly. It's about believing in your own journey.
And consistently putting in the effort. Whether it's building a new habit, learning a skill, or even reconnecting with someone you've drifted apart from.
Yeah, any goal or aspiration. The principle is this same small, consistent steps, fueled by belief and intention, can lead to incredible transformations.
I like that. So it's like faith and intention aren't just these abstract concepts. They're actually practical tools we can use in our everyday lives.
Absolutely.
That's a really powerful way to think about it. So before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something to ponder until we dive into Chapter 10 next time, which, by the way, is all about finding greatness in the everyday acts. Think about this. What's one seemingly ordinary activity that you can approach with this same level of awareness and dedication this week? How might that shift your perspective, not just on that one activity, but on your whole day? Keep those thoughts brewing, and we'll pick up the conversation next time.
That's good.